Salut à vous tous et bienvenue sur ton émission préférée Catchup on AFOREVO TV, where we bring you entertainment, gossip, catch up on movies, take a look into the world of sports and tech. I'm your girl Eguavoen. Let's take a look at some of the trending stories. Alright, on our gossip column today, let's start with Nollywood actor Gideon OKK, who is questioning women that like to post pictures of their cleavages, tiles, and body parts on social media. I mean, I get where the question is coming from, but I think the question you should be asking is, why do men brother support this? You have women on Instagram, big boobs, tiny waist, big asses, but y'all be sliding into them DMs and encouraging the ads. Some of you even delete it before you get home because you don't want to miss this to see what you've been up to. So that's the real question. Why you promote that kind of behavior online, honey? All right, moving on to some other interesting jizz. Okay, now a Nigerian Twitter user is narrating the story of a driver who got employed in a company in his first week of work. Get this. Brother literally got the numbers of the female executives in that company and started texting them, letting them know he ready to be a sugar boy for them. Now, I mean, I know you're laughing at him. You might be in your right, but he's got balls, right? It takes balls to do that kind of thing, because I'm not sure you'll keep your job after that. But I just hope, in case one of the sisters, the executive, says, oh, I'm ready to do this with you, I hope he has the chocolate to support the balls, because that would really be disappointing. Like, yo, I mean, he's just trying to get out of the ghetto, you know? We all Let's talk about the coronavirus. Now, a preliminary study in Israel has found that the fourth dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, get this, is not really that effective on the Omicron variant. I'm not joking. And it only provides a limited effect, which means even if you have the fourth dose, you're not that safe, all right? Now, it was tested on people. Now, the Pfizer boosters and the Moderna boosters on people that had already been vaccinated 3 times. And even though their antibodies were like super high, they're still not safe from the virus, still not safe from its spread. I mean, this virus, I gotta say this now, this virus reminds me of, I would say, Teodoro, the president of Equatorial Guinea, has been in power 41 years. Paul Biya, Cameroon, 38 years. It's like them leeches, you know? They leech onto things, and when you think you've separated them, they keep coming back. But I don't know. I hope that we can use our Odeshi in Nigeria to just like, you know what? No more Omicron. Maybe that's why we don't have that in Nigeria, okay? All right, let's move on to some other interesting gossip. I'm a ball. All right, Iyabo or Joe is literally hoping that guns could be legalized in Nigeria so that we can deal with child molesters accordingly. At least that's what she posted. I mean, I get it. But then, see, if you give guns to Nigerians right now, we're too angry. It will be like the situationship that happened in room 306, but only in this case, it will be like trigger-happy people with guns. So it's like World War III all over again, but only in Nigeria. Because if you post on social media and I sit in my house and feel like, oh, her husband treating her better, I might just grab my gun and like, this is why the legal system is in place now. I feel like this is, we stay out of it, yeah, you know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts on that story in the comment section down below. All right, this next story is very interesting. I mean, a lot of Nigerians right now, Lagosians, all over Nigeria, we don't really like the police very much. I'm speaking for everybody. I mean, I think everybody's speaking for me too. But this is a viral video going online of a police officer in someone's car literally fighting, you know, gang, like, you know, I'm putting the music in the background, if you know what I mean. And then they're fighting back and forth, like, give me them keys. Like, no, not happening. And so finally, at the end of the day, they cut the video short. So I don't know, but like from what I saw, Mike Tyson got nothing on this driver. So I think he won. But like, take a look for yourself.
You want to know accident? What's the problem? Huh? You can take his plate number and arrest him later. From my phone to here. That's the problem. wrong. This is wrong. You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. Let him back well. Let him back well. Let him back well. That police, what you're doing is wrong, go.
All right, if you've ever been to the immigration office in Nigeria, I would be so much interested in hearing your experiences in the comment section below. Unlike this woman, another viral video of a woman who is lamenting with her daughter after they went to the Alausa passport office, and literally the officer did not want them to go in because the daughter was wearing a body-hugging suit, and the officer said she's not even wearing a bra. I mean, everybody like, oh, he's sexually assaulting her. I mean, I get that, but if we look at it, he's doing the right job, but in the wrong place. There's the mosque, there's the church, there's the, I don't know, traditional rulers. They have a lot of rules. He should just be there. Like, they don't need a scanner. Just, even if you wear a jalamia, everything covered, he can scan through. And if you're not wearing a bra, he's got you. So you're doing the right job in the wrong place, I think.
But look at her, she didn't even wear bra. Look at her, look at everything. She dressed like Ashawo. What is Ashawo in this? All Nigeria, let me see. Harassing her. So after then the officer said, just go and beg her to let us in. I went there. When I reached there, I said, officer, this thing my daughter is wearing is covering everywhere. And I said, she no wear bra now. I said, bra for this matter. Let us inside. That's how I said, so no, we cannot come inside though. As I said, okay, where this thing was there for constitution, let me take your picture. We go iron her mouth. That's how he twisted my arm. Look at my arm. He twisted my arm, bruised me all over. Always twist my hand to the back. In fact, this one now is in pain, serious pain. Twisted my arm like this.
Welcome to Catchup Plus and Movies, brought to you by AFOREVO TV. I am Ahine, author, bringing to you all the latest happenings in the world of movies. Now let's catch up. For those of you, I mean us, that we are disappointed in Ebony Life for making a film with an incredibly terrible script and making our superstars look mediocre. Well, the CEO of Ebony Life Group, Abudu, has apologized.
Happy New Year all, wishing you all a blessed New Year. As the Chief Executive Officer of the Ebony Life Group, we are of course aware of the mixed reactions to the release of Chief Daddy 2 on the 1st of January on Netflix. While some people enjoyed the films, others did not. So I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our Chief Daddy fans that felt some disappointment with the sequel. My goodness, we trended on social media on New Year's Day. We know you love and care about the Nigerian film industry and the Ebony Life brand, hence the concerns you raised. Thank you so much for caring and for sharing your concerns so passionately. We have heard you loud and clear.
Whether you accept this apology or not, last year, Ebony Life signed some juicy deals with some of the biggest names in Hollywood, including Will Smith and Jada Smith Company, Westbrook, and American rapper 50 Cent. So they are certainly up to something that you and I cannot turn our eyes away from. Tiffany Haddish was arrested by the police in Georgia on the suspicion of driving under the influence of what police suspect to be marijuana. Haddish was arrested at her residence after the police received a disturbing call of a driver sleeping while at wheel. Tiffany Haddish was later released on a bond of $1,600. So here's my take on this. Tiffany Haddish, I don't know what you're going through right now, but honestly, you shouldn't be driving while you're asleep or high. You should get a driver. And even if you have a driver already, this is the time where you allow your driver drive. Anyway, I hope you're fine, and you should know that life ain't got no duplicate, so be safe. Netflix has increased its prices, of course in US and in Canada. they will not dare increase their prices in Nigeria, where they are trying and begging for new subscribers. In fact, last year they rolled out a new subscription plan of 1,200 naira. But some of you with coconut head still prefer to go to these illegal download sites to download movies with low quality. Haba, this is 2022. Please change. Turn a new leaf. Biko. But on a serious note though, Netflix has over 214 million subscribers globally and remain the streaming giant. In 2021 alone, they spent over $17 billion on original and acquired content. And the CEO and co-CEO of Netflix, Reed Hastings and Ted Sarandos, has assured us that they will continue their strategy of acquiring more content and even spend more this year. And that will definitely affect Africa and our filmmakers. So you see why you should subscribe on Netflix. Now it seems like I'm advertising Netflix, but I mean, they have good movies there now. Why go to illegal sites? After 2 months off, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has resumed production with Letitia Wright. In November, the production of this film was paused, and it was announced that Letitia Wright, who sustained injury in an accident with a stunt rig, is yet to recover. She injured herself around August, and they announced that the injury is more severe than they thought. But it's good news now to find out that she's back, she's fit, she's on set now for the production of this film. This film was slated to be released in July this year and was shifted to November, where it is expected to remain, because I am keeping my fingers crossed. I want to watch this film without the legendary Chadwick Boseman. May his soul rest in peace. Alright guys, thank you for watching. My name is Ahine Author. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, this is the right time for you to do so. Chill, don't go anywhere. I'm handing you over to La Belle for more juicy news.
Aine, thank you so much for the catch up on the movies. Now, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in the world of sports. That's like my favorite part right now. Starting, let's take a look into the world of tennis. I love tennis. I haven't played tennis in a long time. I'm really good at it anyway. And some tennis news, Novak now is being expected to be banned from taking part at least 3 of the Grand Slams international tournaments this year. And that's because, you know, when you don't listen, the #1, he's been #1 for 3 years straight up. He didn't take part in the Australia Open this month due to the fact that the country had restricted him based on the COVID-19 restrictions of the country, and he never listened. So his visa was revoked. He failed to appeal against it, never showed up in court, and so, you know, he got deported back to Serbia. That means that the Australian tournaments this year, he's not going to be able to be there to defend his 3-year running title. I'm like, okay, I mean, I get it. You are like super duper superstar, but you got to listen to them rules because Omicron be out here killing us, okay? Let's talk about my leading man, future baby daddy. I know he doesn't know I exist, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, he has been honored. I already honor and worship him every day, but he's been honored by FIFA for becoming the all-world time biggest scorer of all time with 115 goals. That means he beats Ali's previous record of 109. And I'm like, by 2023, what's he gonna be doing? And now Cristiano Ronaldo has been honored by FIFA for literally becoming the first all-time goal scorer at the international level. Of course, the Manchester United star has now scored 115 goals for Portugal, breaking Ali's record, which is the previous record of 109. He also received a special in-person award and was also named, wait for it, the FIFA Pro Men's World 11 for 2021 at a virtual ceremony in Zurich. That was yesterday. I'm like, oh Lord, that was amazing balls. Now let's go to Super Eagles. That's Nigeria, if you don't know what that means. Now, the Super Eagles interim coach, Augustine, has sent out a message asking fans to literally, wait for it, calling for their support for the knockout stages at the 2021 African Cup of Nations that is currently going on. Now, don't forget, Nigeria has already qualified for the knockout rounds after 2 wins against Egypt and Sudan. They'll be facing Guinea-Bissau tomorrow at the Group D knockout stage. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I hope Nigeria wins, okay? I hope you're praying for Nigeria too. Don't be hateful. All right, let's talk about in some other football news. Brentford, now they're reportedly in talks with Christian Eriksen over the return to football with a Premier League club offering a 6-month contract after, you remember, if you do remember, he suffered cardiac arrest in the public pitch during the country's Euro 2020 meeting, which we weren't sure what was going to happen to him during the meeting that had happened in Finland in Copenhagen. Well, we hope that this 6 months is going to be a way for Christian to come back strong, 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 and strong. Y'all know what to do. Make sure to click on that subscribe button. You know, all this finance, subscription, notification, all the social media right there on your screen. So that when I pop up, you know it's time to get some tea, all right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm your girl, La Bevition, signing out. You know, okay, yes, I know I look good.